Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free English ebook before it's gone. Do you know how to express opposing ideas in English? Hi, my name is Alicia, and this is 3-Step English by EnglishClass101.com. In this lesson, you'll learn how to express opposing ideas through a quick conversation. Let's look at the dialogue. I can't believe this is your first time at the tennis club. What do you think? It's impressive. Even though it's not cheap, I love playing tennis here. The facilities are wonderful. Although it's a nice place, this kind of fancy sports club isn't for me. But don't you want to give our clients an amazing experience like this? My clients are loyal, despite the fact that I don't offer free towels or massages. They like my personal training done my way. Although I hate to say it, maybe we should stop being partners. Our opinions are too different. Maybe you're right. Let's go over the dialogue again, more slowly this time. I can't believe this is your first time at the tennis club. What do you think? It's impressive. Even though it's not cheap, I love playing tennis here. The facilities are wonderful. Although it's a nice place, this kind of fancy sports club isn't for me. But don't you want to give our clients an amazing experience like this? My clients are loyal, despite the fact that I don't offer free towels or massages. They like my personal training done my way. Although I hate to say it, maybe we should stop being partners. Our opinions are too different. Maybe you're right. Let's focus on the key part of the conversation. Even though it's not cheap, I love playing tennis here. The facilities are wonderful. In this sentence, the speaker is expressing two ideas that contrast each other. It's not cheap, and I love playing tennis here. To connect the two, they start the sentence with a contrast linker, a word or phrase used when we want to show contrast between two different things, expressed in two clauses in the sentence. Let's look at the sentence pattern. This pattern is the structure that most of our examples will follow. Contrast linker plus clause plus clause. Let's see how a line from the dialogue follows this pattern. Even though it's not cheap, I love playing tennis here. Even though is our contrast linker. It helps connect two ideas that don't naturally go together. It's not cheap is the first clause. This presents the negative or challenging idea. I love playing tennis here is the second clause. It shares a positive feeling that contrasts with the first idea. Normally, if it's expensive, people would avoid going there. But the speaker is saying, yes, it's expensive, but I still enjoy playing tennis here. This idea can also be rephrased using a different structure. Clause plus contrast linker plus clause. In this kind of pattern, the contrast linker comes in the middle. Let's rephrase our example to match. I love playing tennis here, even though it's not cheap. And that's the other pattern you can use. Some contrast markers we'll look at in this lesson are while, even though, and although. We can use some contrast linkers using a slightly different grammar pattern too. Let's look at the second pattern we'll see in this lesson. Contrast linker plus noun phrase or gerund plus clause. Here's an example. Despite the bad weather, today was wonderful. In this sentence, the contrast linker is despite. The noun phrase is the bad weather, and the clause is today was wonderful. We can use this pattern with sentences that use despite and in spite of. We can also swap the position of the contrast linker so that it comes after the clause. For example, today was wonderful in spite of the bad weather. The clause today was wonderful is at the beginning of the sentence, followed by the contrast linker in spite of, and then the noun phrase the bad weather. Now, let's look at some speaking examples. I love England, even though it rains all the time. Can you see how the clause, contrast linker, clause pattern applies here? I love England is the first clause. Even though is the contrast linker. This introduces a contrasting idea, the rainy weather, something that might normally be seen as a reason not to love England. It rains all the time is the second clause. Next, while I think basketball is fun, I like baseball better. Can you see how the contrast linker, clause, clause pattern applies here? While is the contrast linker. I think basketball is fun is the first clause. I like baseball better is the second clause. Let's try one more. My fishing trip was fun, even though I didn't catch many fish. This follows the clause, contrast linker, clause pattern. My fishing trip was fun is the first clause. Even though is the contrast linker. I didn't catch many fish is the second clause. One last example. I had a good day despite a few difficult customers. I had a good day is the first clause. Despite is the contrast linker. A few difficult customers is the noun phrase that follows despite. Thank you for watching. Now you know how to express opposing ideas in English, and now you can move on to the practice.